What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our 100% PC playthrough journey. We left off doing Sindri's favor last time. That was 11? Episode 11? I don't know. I think this is 12. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But either way, now we're going to do Brock's favor. Last time we found his dead friend Anvari. Well, we found his hand, at least. Stuck in the big rocky boy. And he said we need to meet him at the mines. So that's where we're going to go. But before we go there, we're actually going to run over and talk to one guy real quick. One of the wayward spirits. It's the guy we knocked down Thor's statue. And then got the pommel from it. I forgot we have to go back and actually talk to him. And then he gives us a few things to unlock a gauntlet recipe. An armor recipe. 4-tier stuff. So, we'll go talk to him first. Since he's right over here. Then we'll head straight into the Landsuder mines. Oh, also, while I was in between, I did change armors. Went with the Dwarven Runic set. Just kind of a strength runic combo. One of my favorite sets, especially at this point in the game. Gives you a little bit of everything, which is nice. Plus the chest. Gives you 2 on its first upgrade. So you'll have 2 enchantment slots. We also bought the sharpshooter garb for the boy to get better arrow recharge time. That's the main part for it. It does give you some more arrow damage. Boy, if I could talk, huh? A little bit more arrow damage on your last shot. And if they're in the air, so nightmares do take more damage because they're always in the air, which is also nice. So that's what we got. Don't think anything else other than that. We're going to grab these barrels on the way.
There's something down there.
Grab a bit. Can also check the island over here.
Come here.
Has it already spawned the big
Can you finish
boys?
that story you started?
It has.
Can indeed. Where were
Okay.
we? Oh, in the year the first giant had emerged from
So
the
we're
void,
going over here to
and every
talk to
form of
Homeboy
life
there.
began to spring
But
forth from
this
it.
island over here,
Even the ace here?
Aye.
Once
Every
it
god,
respawns,
man, and beast came first
this
from
is where we got,
Ymir's flesh.
this skill, Glaive Storm. And on the map, it is called Burry's Storeroom. The enemies on
Oh, it
there,
was the Aesir
that
who
one
thought
right there in
themselves
particular,
so
that I'm staring right
superior
at,
that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation.
has a chance to drop
It was
gold
Odin
enchantments.
who took arms
Really good
against
gold
his
enchantments.
creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear.
I don't know why they're activating right
Necessary
now.
evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms.
And it's really good for farming
Cold
enchantments,
flesh.
especially
Odin
early.
would fashion the realm of Midgard.
There's a
for
nice
his
little
own.
trick to it.
Called
So,
himself
we're gonna do this,
All-Father,
and
as
we
if
will
he
stop over
was the
there.
creator and not the
And I will show
creator.
that.
The small, covetous tyrant.
Just so we can.
Come here?
Oh, sorry, boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
Here at the Stone Falls. We gotta get... Let's see if I can get this from here. Oh, you can't sneak through there. Okay, you used to be able to scoot up right next to this box. There's a crystal back here. I don't know if you can still get it. You're supposed to hop up on the top. Get this crystal, but you can see the very edge of it right there. You used to be able to scoot over far enough to get a little bit, just enough to where the arrow would lock onto it. It doesn't look like you can do that on here. Seems like they have fixed that a little bit, so we'll have to climb up here. It's that one right there. So you can unlock this and get more pristine dust. And the pommel. Axe kills, grant rage burst. Also not bad if you're going for that ragey build. It's rage burst just on every kill. So, not bad. That's what you can go for. And pristine dust. Yoink. Yeah, we should have come back and talked to this guy quite a bit earlier. Should be a guy right here.
Enemies down.
Grab that. Grab the chest. Oop. Nope. Turn around. Turn around. Shoot you first. Go. Grab this chest. And up we go. This is much easier to talk to this guy if you do it before the water drops the second time, but you'll come back here anyway. Good. And we can sneaky around here. And grab this guy. Broink. Frost resist. So we need that because frost is a pretty bad one.
Have you just... The statue stands.
This is
no
the guy that
longer,
perhaps talked to
spirit.
before.
Then my bond to this realm is severed, and I am off to find the real god of thunder. He will know retribution. My deepest gratitude.
There we go.
Off he goes.
Hammerfall.
Brave guy.
And
Want to
offering
look
to
on his
Tyr.
own.
That will unlock
He is a fool,
What did this
Tyr's
girl want?
gauntlets.
an offering to one of the gods.
Can we use it?
No, but perhaps the dwarves can.
The dwarves can. Okay. Now we're gonna head over here since these guys probably reset. And we'll see if this still works. So what you're gonna do is pull up right here. And park. And you're gonna restart checkpoint. It should put you with enemies right here. You want to make sure you have Hell's Touch. Kick him into the water. It's gonna kill you. That's okay. I think I got it. Not sure. There was one there on the ground. So you can basically pick them up and then restart right here again.
Right behind.
As long as you don't kill all of them, it'll keep resetting that guy. Do it a few times so I can actually get one. But it gives really good enchantments because he is a level 8. Gotta watch out for his behind. If it drops, you'll see it's a little gold ball. There was one there. I don't know if I picked it up or not. I can check on the next one. No. Ah, see? I did. Perfect symbol of the realm. He drops level 7. Very, very good enchantments. So if you want to farm enchantments, when they reset and you see the Traveler on the other side, you do have to get Glavestorm first. But once you get Glavestorm, after a little bit, you can come back. I don't know what the exact time is. And when it resets and there's more enemies back on there, and you see that Traveler, that's when you can do it. And this guy will be here. Yeah, you basically get to keep those while resetting them. And you can just stack them up. It's not a guaranteed drop every time.
Prepare yourself.
But when they do, you do get good ones. Want to make sure that it's going to keep dropping them. And not just be a first time thing.
Enemy down.
Hoping they didn't fix it. Still dropping hack silver too, so it's also a good way to get hack silver if you collect them every time.
Take that, Roger.
Don't know what the exact drop rate is, but
Here we go. Ready and wait.
you used to be able to get a couple in a row sometimes. Then it might be a while.
Ready up, boy.
Take that, Roger.
Yep. There's one there. And it doesn't work the same in New Game Plus. In New Game, it gives ones that are like extra frost damage. Trying to think here. Yeah, perfect eye, fortification. Yeah, just solid number. 12 strength. Level 7s. Like they're quite good. Quite good. As far as I know, it's may not be the only place to do this, but it's definitely the best place that you're gonna find a level 8 enemy this early that will drop those. You can spend a ton of time doing this. See if I can get one more. Then we'll head over. You can also use the what is this skill? The runic skill, the ice. Why can't I think of the name of it? Ah, River of Knives. If you have it upgraded, it will knock this guy into the water. If it's not upgraded, it will not. Best thing, honestly, is to just use Hell's Touch and make sure you have the Executioner's Cleave to throw him in there. It's just the fastest way. And the most consistent way. The River of Knives, sometimes it throws him in the water. Sometimes it doesn't. I said if it's not upgraded all the way,
Ready yourself.
you definitely ain't getting him in there. He's a strong boy. Level 8s are, I mean, you saw he one-shot me, so. I don't even think the other guy's a level 8. I think he's a 7. And he one-shots. So, they're very strong over here.
this up, boy.
Just drop another one, man. Drop one more. Want one with a good perk on it. So I can show that they actually... Whoa! Yeah, when he does that, just restart. It's so hard to get him back by the water. Not even worth it. It's rare that he does that.
One less drugger to worry about.
Okay, aspect. There we go. There's a stun damage one, which you can stack up to 30%, and straight 10 cooldown. But you'll have other ones that have inflict frost damage 15%, fire damage 15%. Trying to think. Stun damage. That's a decent one. But they'll all have 10 plus just straight stats on them. And they're all going to be level 7s. So if you're looking to stack up pretty high really early, well, at least this early, this is the place to do it. The best place to do it. Yeah. Just go with it. Then if you want to leave and keep it so you can come back and do it again, you'll want to restart checkpoint and immediately get on your boat. So you're not stuck on the island. Because it will put you right next to it.
Prepare yourself.
So just start tapping circles as soon as possible. You can leave those guys there and just come back and keep farming them. Which is super nice. So, speaking of that, we are going to change you for you. Get that cooldown. You for you. Get the strength. Resistance to 50% resistance to blind. And blind is there's a few different forms of blind. The elves do blind. Some of the nightmares do blind, and other enemies that we'll see in the future also do blind.
Ed,
We'll stick with those
you
for
are
right now.
full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He just insulted you.
Yeah, I got
Let's
that.
go to the mines.
So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers. Tell you the story of Hrungnir.
I'm going the wrong way.
The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim.
Take our womenfolk.
Shows up. Does he laugh?
Nobody's taking my womenfolk.
No. Thor takes one
Nobody
look
wanna
at the
take my
drunken
womenfolk.
stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of
Never gotta worry
Hrungnir in
about
his
that.
own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch.
Can imagine somebody trying to steal my wife.
The
I'd give them
roars
10
of
minutes, they'd be trying to give her
laughter
back.
echo through the palace halls.
Please.
That's an awful story, Mom. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
And we'll pick this up later.
We will pick this up later. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have quite a few birds in this area as well. So we'll make sure to keep an eye out for those. I'll show you where those be. One being right over here, actually. hear him already. Hey, buddy. Pretty hard to miss, but just in case. Yeah. And here we are.
Decided to show.
Looky, looky.
Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Anvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Anvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatery tools, and one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Anvari with you and go have a look-see. If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you. Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Give me that egg. Dang. Alright. In we go. Land Souther
Anvari isn't
Mines.
happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him
I am
that.
a dick to everybody. Every time I open those doors, it gets stuttered. Okay. Good on health. And here we go. First area.
Enemies. Sorry, not ready.
Those boys changed
that?
quick.
Adequate.
Adequate. Okay.
Anvari says this dwarf was part of his crew. That he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
Doink.
The ring's grief is of little importance, boy.
Knock that down. Grab this. Shall grab this. Here. We'll be coming back for there. Up we go so we can drop this thing down.
Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. Cannot be trusted.
And down we go. Give me the prompt. Thank you. Let's grab the chest. Some fun little trickery you can do in this place. It's a little bit farther in though. We sink into the ground right there. It's great. Creaky, creaky. Right there.
Right, it's that ring boy.
I don't know how.
Okay. Go in here real quick. This up. Unlock the door. And grab the map.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Treasure map.
Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here.
Kneel before Thor. That is a spot that I actually showed while going to the secret pommel. The spot up behind Thor. Or what's left of Thor, since, you know, Jormungandr ate his fucking head. And up we go. Chest. Yeah, this little spot right here.
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
We're just gonna wake you up. If you just stay right here, he gets very confused. This is another reason I got the sharpshooter garb. As long as you don't step down there, they don't give a crap about you. And since the lightning melts his armor, boy be broken. And he's dead.
I'm not ready.
And since everything's tethered down here, you can just stand here and just keep lighting them up. Or if you just want to charge your stuff up. Yeah. That's about it for that area.
Soul eater.
Yeah.
What's a soul eater even doing here?
There's your cheesy way.
What do you mean it's good?
You can go get your traveler stuff.
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
Little jump spot here. Chest. Up, down. Grab that. And we have a chest over here. Which
It
is
says
basically
this
a
chest
trap.
will trigger a bunch of traps.
But he's a liar.
I see
Sword
no
of the
traps.
elements. So if you want just resistance to
Sounded so
everything,
sure about it.
that's where you get it. Yeah, and Vari is basically lying to us right now because he doesn't want us going any farther. Because he knows we're gonna go get his shit. Okay, so now we are in here. We're gonna get some birdie boys over there.
Right behind you!
Watch your left!
Now we can aim back here. There's the other raven. Raven. Do, do, do. No. Bam, bam, bam. Get to climb up and around. That thing's what's got to come down, but we can't get it from there, so we got to go this way. There's also, what you can see up there. Here. Climb around, climb up, climb over, and chesty chesty. Yeah. And now we drop her.
The Vari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Never trust the talking ring. But you shouldn't, because there's... Yeah, never mind. There's some stuff up here. Ta-da! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He's a nice fire. Okay, come on, boy.
Boy.
Father, please, just
Up you go.
listen. Invari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you
up
destroyed
there.
his lab, and he's sorry he kept trying to trick us. His hammer is just through this gate.
Now where you go? There we go. Imagine it was a trick again. Boy stuck on the other side. Eaten immediately. Hope you messed up. Okay, we're gonna do this first. Because we can.
Can we keep him?
Big old shoulder shove.
We will talk to the blue one.
Splat. God, I love it. Second favorite mush people animation. Favorite is a bit later.
This
Go.
is a fine hammer.
Fun hammer.
Invari says thank you.
Deal 6.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Ba-doo.
That's going in the journal.
Lore. Okay. And back out we go. Oh, Brock. Brock. Brock.
Here. The alchemist's hammer.
Give us cool stuff.
Spirit is a nuisance.
Nah, Anvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your
Again,
friend?
100% worth it
Trapped
to do the
soul's
favors
what I
as
need
early
to
as
give
possible.
Your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we
You
can't
can run
do
through
that.
the game and come back to him,
Here, you hold on to him.
but they're
He's
much more
really
handy
useful,
early.
I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Envari soul.
Kid's a bit of a softie, huh? Well, he'll grow.
So, Envari's soul, which we will probably throw in here. High perk activation chance to grant a health burst on any successful runic attack kill. Plus, it has runic, vitality, and cooldown. It's quite good. So we're going to throw that on. Especially if you're running even a semi-runic build. Runic attacks are a staple of this game, so it's very worth putting in. Especially early because you do rely a lot on runic attacks. So, highly suggest it. Especially with Glaive Storm because it kills a bunch of little enemies very quickly if need be. So yeah, I would definitely throw that on there. And like I said, if you're going straight runic, we'll probably put this back on just because the stats on it are insane. But wanted to run that for a little bit so you can see the health bursts. I don't know if you noticed them as I was going, but you get the little green essence around you. Basically on any axe hit, so it's gives you a lot of health. So if you're having trouble keeping your health up, getting those little hits on you, very good one to run. If you don't know how to get the secret pommel, or you haven't got it yet, also a very good one to have, especially since you can get it immediately when the water drops the second time. So good stuff to have. But either way, that is the end of Brock's favor. We got Anvari's soul, we got the hammer, Brock's happy, Anvari's still dead, but hey, life goes on. Subscribe so I can buy more hot dogs. Bye-bye.